right? So as we have seen that while creating a table, we say create table, table name, and then we start writing the column name space type of the column, right? So that is what we are basically trying to talk about. So Hive basically follows a lot of concepts from MySQL. Okay, so if you go to the MySQL documentation and if you look into Hive documentation, you will find both of them are mostly using similar kind of syntax. The style of writing the query, the style of supporting the commands have been all taken from your MySQL. Okay, so let's talk about the data types whatever you can see in Hive. So I'll go back to my screen now and let's say share screen, and let me go back to the document. Okay, so I have created a simple document which talks about what are the possible data types supported by Hive. Okay, and you will get all these informations from the Hive Wikipedia as well. Okay, so I can also show you how can you actually query this out. You can just say Hive data type, right, and go to the manual whatever it takes you, wherever it takes you. Okay, and you will find the document will talk about a lot of stuff like numeric types are these and all, date and time stamp are supported, this and that, right? So you can definitely go through this whole document which talks about what exactly is all these types with some examples as well. Okay, but let's go to my document and we'll learn it from here. So I've classified them into this part like integer type of data, string type of data, floating type of data, complex data types, date types, and some etc data types. Okay, so for integral, they are the types which can hold integers, and it can start from tiny int, small int, and big int. Okay, and if you see, I've also written it the Java equivalent, which means if you use tiny int, what will happen, right? It is equivalent to byte in Java, right? Small int is equivalent to short in Java, int is equivalent to 4 byte in Java, and big int is equal to long in Java. Similarly, you have strings where you can store the data in form of string or varchar or char. Okay, and I've also tried my best to tell you since which version it was introduced. Okay, now for floating you have float, double, and decimal. Okay, now complex type is the beauty of your Hive. Okay, and we will be learning this complex data type, how do you work with this array, map, structure, and union all together in the coming chapters. But this is the beauty of Hive. You will start respecting Hive when you start looking into the complex data type. Okay, I'm really a big fan of this complex data type because it can store anything, almost anything. Okay, now similarly you have a date and timestamp type, and you have Boolean and binary type. We will look into this in detail as we move on with the course, right? So sometimes we'll work with complex types, sometimes we'll work with date and timestamp. So we will do that one by one over the period of time. But I just wanted to represent everything here in form of tables so that you understand what are the possible data types you can actually use and where can exactly that be used.